this is our last song, guys. Thank you, everyone, for coming out and listening to us. We're playing on again at 5:30, and this is our last song. I hope you guys know it. If you know it, please sing along. Standing tall at 4'7", weighing in about 90 pounds. At 10 years old, we got Joshua Hewing on the drums. Slapping bass, harder than I've ever seen anyone slap bass before. West to shoot. Thank you guys very much. We're 10 yards away. We got CDs and everything. Just come see us after the show. Thank you.
And that was 10 yards away. A big round of applause for this amazing, amazing band. Let's cut the reverb. Thank you. And that was Tyler Diamond, Wesley Sue, and Joshua my buddy right there. He's a senior going to college. Not quite. He is a 5th grader going to Rolling Woods in San Bruno. A big round of applause for Joshua. And Tyler Diamond and Wesley Sue, seniors from Saratoga High School. Big round of applause for them. And firstly, I would like to welcome all our neighbors. Thank you all for joining us on this amazing day. It's a little bit warm, but we'll deal with that. And we are looking for a sound specialist here to turn the reverb off. Okay. So thank you all for joining in, and thank you to Captain Binder and Deputy Gardner. Did I get the names right? Almost. And why is nobody sitting here? We got law enforcement on this side. Come on, guys. Use these tables.
That's why we're not there.
You are extra safe sitting over here. Come on. So logistics. That's you have already all checked in. Drinks table are here. Lots of water, and we have a few other drink choices. Beverages on my right. And then the main courses, we have the appetizers, fruits and vegetables on that side. But please don't feel left out. Come and join us. There are lots of empty spots right here. Please be seated. And I would like to have announce a special recognition for Cynthia Chang. Where is Cynthia? Cynthia Chang, school board member from Las Gatos, Saratoga Union School District. And she used to live right here. And Cynthia's in-laws still live there. A big round of applause for Cynthia, because we got a very special guest amidst us. Cynthia, you want to come and talk to the crowd? Cynthia, you have something to say? You want to come up here? Talk about Measure A, for example.
Yeah, really.
But we are a little bit afraid of politicians, so keep it.
I'm not a politician, I'm a school board member. First of all, I want to thank Rishi for organizing this wonderful block party. Let's give a big round of applause for him. And I also would like to ask everyone, take a look at that sign over there, vote yes or for Measure A. If you have not sent in your ballot, please do so, because they have to receive it by August 27th. So with that, I just want to wish everybody a great time for this block party. Thank you so much.
Short and sweet. That was Cynthia Chang, one of the esteemed members of our community, always volunteering for good causes. So thank you for joining us, Cynthia, today. Okay, what we'll do next is, I would like to introduce our organizing committee. So let's see, we have Clark Miller here. Clark is not here yet. Peggy Stark, where is Peggy? Come on up here. Peggy just went home because she went out to get some more water. Now we have Smita Gupta, Jayashree Krishnamurthy. Nobody's here yet because they've all been working away and they have gone home to get dressed up, I hear. We also have Reinhard and Rotrut. Reinhard is here. Okay. And who else? We have Uday Arakodi. Is there Uday here? Uday Pal. Come on up here, Uday. Come on up here. Okay. Nicole Chang. Nicole is here. I just saw Nicole. Nicole, come on up here. Uday, come on up here. And who else? We have Lalita. Is Lalita here? Lalita Sundarmurthy. Lavanya Nutaki. Is Lavanya here? Oh, she's running late. She'll be here. And Neelam. Where's Neelam? Neelam just got here. Neelam, come on, join us. Where's Neelam? Yes, come on, stand up. Join us here. Then we have Shivam Kumar right there, taking pictures. He's on the finance committee. Let him take pictures. And who else? We have Seema Kumar, my wife. She is doing the registration and welcoming. And then we have Ujwal. Is Ujwal here? Ujwal is not here yet. That's about it. So we have very few members. Oh, there's Peggy. We called out Peggy, named the devil, and there she is. Peggy Stark. I mean, she was responsible for a lot of the food arrangements, working behind the scenes. A big round of applause for all these amazing members of our neighborhood for making this happen. Peggy, come on up here. Peggy, come on up here. So we are missing quite a few of the partners in crime, but they are simply amazing. We couldn't have done this without them. So one big round of applause for all these amazing folks. Thank you all. Thank you. Okay, next up, the block captains can still stay here because we'll be calling them out. Now, what we'll do is we have a neighborhood safety program, and I would like to call out the block captains. When you registered when you registered, hopefully you marked out the zone in which you belong on your name tag. So we'll call out the block captains from each of the zones. So from zone 1, we have Jay Shri Krishnamurthy, who's not here. Zone 2, Venkat Raman. Venkat is here. Where is Venkat? Come on up here, Venkat. Zone 3 is Nipun. Is Nipun here?
Not yet.
Not yet. He's coming. Zone 4 is Ashok Kodeshwaran. Ashok, come on up here. Zone 5 is Nicole Chang. She's right here. The amazing, amazing Nicole Chang, standing next to me. Zone 6, we have Kathy Robertson. Is Kathy here? Okay. Zone 7, Peggy Stark, right there. Peggy has been a block captain right from day 1. We are very lucky to have her. Then we have Zone 8, Mir. Where's Mir? Mir Levy. Mir, can you hear me? He can probably hear me in his house. How about Mary? Is Mary here? Mary Athigessen. Come on up here, Mary. And Karen from Zone 10. Karen Dumlin. Karen's not here. And finally, Zone 11, we have Diana Hopkins. Is Diana here? Diana. Okay. So we have a few members of our block captain. If you have any questions, come and talk to us about how this works, our neighborhood safety program. All the information is there on our website, dehavillandcox.weebly.com. The information about our neighborhood safety program is on the website. So if you have any questions, come and talk to us or go back and check the website. Big round of applause for these amazing block captains. Thank you for joining us. Next up, it's a good segue to invite Captain Ken Binder, the Saratoga Chief of Police, to come up here. And he's here with Deputy Gordon. And they'll give a little bit of a short talk about neighborhood safety and things like that. Stuff that we need to know about. Here you go.
Thank you very much, Rishi. My name is Ken Binder. I am captain for the West Valley Division of the Sheriff's Office, as everyone knows. We are your law enforcement agency here in Saratoga. Can everyone hear me? No?
Yes.
So I got to put this thing like on my mouth? All right, let's try this. My name is Ken Binder. I'm a West Valley Division captain for the Sheriff's Office. This is Deputy Chad Garton. He's working in this area. Let me just first of all say that we love being your police department here in Saratoga. Saratoga is a fantastic place to live. It's a really nice place to work with your police department. The nice thing about Saratoga is, in terms of when you want to speak about crime or what are the issues going on in Saratoga, probably the biggest concern in Saratoga is residential burglaries. And this is a property crime. It's not a person crime where someone's getting robbed with a gun or something like that. So when you live in a city where the biggest issue is a property crime, that means you live in a safe city. It's actually a really good thing. However, there are some things you can do. I just have a few brief tips for the community in order to help you protect yourselves from becoming a victim, because if anyone has been burglarized, if your house has been broken into, it may just be a property crime, but it's really a personal violation. It's not something that anyone wants to experience. My house has been broken into. I was actually a cop for a couple of years when it happened, and I should know better, so I'm going to share some tips with you that will help you not to become a victim. So one of the things that I learned, I grew up over in East San Jose, and I went to Joseph George Middle School. I came from a private school. My first year in the junior high over there was a little bit of a shocker. I was in the PE class, and the PE teacher had all of us little sixth graders, a little bit old, 1 year older than the drummer. And he got us all together, and he said, "Let me tell you something. You all have lockers here for your PE clothing and equipment." He said, "You have a lock. Locks keep the good guys out. So don't put it, number one, don't put anything valuable in there, because bad guys know how to break locks." So that was a little bit of a harsh reality, but what I found out in police work really is that criminals like the path of least resistance. What we find is in about 2/3 to almost 3/4 of all of our burglaries in Saratoga and the surrounding area are through either open windows, usually maybe a bathroom window, get some air in the house, or through unlocked doors. Someone goes to the store, they say, I'll be back in a half hour, 45 minutes. I don't need to lock my doors. Please don't do that. Criminals like the path of least resistance. What they'll do a lot of times, their MO, is they'll go into a neighborhood, they'll look, they'll drive up and down, and if they see a house that they think no one's there, they'll get out, they'll knock on the door. If there's no answer, they'll actually go around your perimeter. So here's tip number one. If you have side gates, keep them locked. Don't make it easy. If someone has to hop over a gate, hopefully maybe someone else in the neighborhood will see, they'll call 911, we can come out and catch them. What they'll do is they'll go around the perimeter of the house. If they find an unlocked door or an open window, they'll go in and out. So make sure you lock all your doors and windows anytime you're not there. Alarms. If you have a house alarm, please use it. The alarm doesn't do you any good if you're gone and your house, even if it's locked up but the alarms aren't set, it doesn't go off if the bad guys go in. So that's another way you can prevent yourself from becoming a victim of burglaries. Another thing you can do, and this is just fantastic to see such a large group of people here, but communicate with your neighbors. Get to know your neighbors. If you're going to be out of town for a week, talk to a trusted neighbor about maybe coming over, getting the mail, the newspaper. You can cancel the newspaper. You can also cancel the mail if you don't really know anyone in the neighborhood. And then here's the biggest thing you can do for the sheriff's office. If you see someone suspicious in the neighborhood, please call in. You can call 911. If you don't think it's enough of an emergency to call 911, call 911 anyways. And when they answer, just say it's non-emergency. If the dispatchers are handling an emergency, they'll say, thank you very much. Let me put you through to another line, and then you'll talk to another dispatcher. If there's nothing going on at the moment, they'll go ahead and take your call right there. So go ahead and call 911. We like to get called when these things are happening. It's amazing. Sometimes we get calls of, well, hey, on Monday we saw this suspicious person driving through the neighborhood and this is what they look like. That really doesn't do us any good. We like to actually go out and make contact with the person. We can see if they have any type of criminal history. We can ask them what they're doing in the neighborhood. Do they have family or friends here? What's their business in the neighborhood? We like to know who they are and what they're doing. This protects you. So always do that. And you can also call, for anyone that doesn't know where we're at, our substation is on De Anza Boulevard at the old AAA building. It's right past Prospect. It's on the left, on the west side of the street. You can come in. We have regular business hours. If you want to drop in and fill out a patrol truck request for your house, if you're going to be on vacation for an extended period of time, we'll take some information. We'll find out if you've got someone coming to take care of the pool or housekeeper or anything like that. We'll get all that information so deputies can at least be aware that you're on vacation and drive down the street. We're not going to water your plants for you or anything like that, but we will at least be aware that you're gone and keep an eye out for suspicious activity in the neighborhood. I'll stick around for about 5 minutes, and Deputy Garten as well. So if anyone has any questions, feel free to come up and talk to us. We'll be happy to talk to you. And it's just great to see the camaraderie of a block party like this. Thank you very much, Rishi.
Thank you, Captain Binder. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate you taking the time, and thank you, Deputy Garden. And Captain Binder obviously has to leave, but please go and ask Deputy Garden your tough questions, right? Let's have a dialogue, because the dialogue is always useful to get us informed and also to provide some sort of a feedback in terms of what we feel about safety. Very good tips from Captain Binder, and many of these tips are actually online on a website, and some of these tips were new. So what we'll do is we'll go and add them onto those different tips we have on the neighborhood safety link within our website. Hopefully all of you have seen that. We have specific tips about vacation. When you go out on vacation, what do you need to do? What do you need to do if you see somebody suspicious, some stranger walking around, things like that. All that stuff is on our website, dehavillandcox.weebly.com. And if you're not receiving emails, if you're not connected to the block captains, come and talk to us, come and talk to one of the organizers, and we'll get you plugged in. There's no point in being left out, because you need to understand, you need to be plugged in with all the different happenings in our neighborhood, whether it's a block party, or whether it was somebody trying to jump inside someone's backyard and trying to make a quick bargain of some sort. So we need to catch all these guys, right? Okay, what we'll do is we'll get going. Look at this. We have some folks who would like to be on the side of law enforcement, even though they are not here. But please come and use these tables. Or what we can do is move them out to the shady area, right? But hopefully you're enjoying the food, appetizers, the main courses. The drinks are right here. It's a nice warm day, so please help yourself as much as you can. What we'll do is we'll get to the next segment, which is the entertainment. And we have Shade Johnson here. Shade Johnson here? Shade, yes. A big round of applause to Shade. Shade is one of the amazing talents that we have seen time and time again in Saratoga. She's a regular at the Blue Rock Shoot in downtown Saratoga, and she's taking time here. Phenomenal, phenomenal talent. Love to see her perform. And we'll get to hear from Shade what she's going to perform today. Something obviously very exciting. Come on up here.